It's subtle, but it's doing wonders in my mouth. Oh, this is so good. I think I could like drink this. Do you love eating Korean pancakes and dumplings? Well, then you need to make these soy sauce dipping sauces that are a must when you have Korean pancakes and dumplings. Today, I'm going to show you how to make 3 soy sauce dipping sauces. First is the lighter, less salty version. The second has a deeper taste with a hint of garlic. And the third is a tangy sauce with crunchy onions, which is a must when you have 빈대떡, 명빈 pancakes. 오늘의 레시피, 간장, 양념장 3종. 가벼운 맛, 진한 맛, 그리고 새콤한 양파초간장 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. So to make our soy sauce dipping sauce, I have about half a tablespoon of scallions, and we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. All-purpose soy sauce is fine. And to this, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of water. And then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vinegar. I'm using brown rice vinegar, but any white vinegar will do. And then we're gonna add half a teaspoon of gochugaru. That's Korean red pepper flakes. And to this, we're just gonna drizzle a little bit of sesame oil, add a little bit of sesame seeds, and then we're just gonna mix it all up. And this is ready. To make our soy sauce dipping sauce, I have about a tablespoon of minced scallions. And to this, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. You can use all-purpose soy sauce. And we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of brown rice vinegar, but any white vinegar will do. Half a teaspoon of sesame seeds, chamke, and half a teaspoon of gochugaru, that's Korean dry pepper flakes. Here I have a microplane and 1 clove of garlic, and I'm just gonna zest it as much as I can go to the end. I'm gonna turn it over, scrape it right into our bowl, and we're just gonna mix it up. And mix up the garlic really well. Oh, it smells so good. And today I didn't dilute it with water because I wanted to make this soy sauce dipping sauce a little bit on the saltier side. Okay, so let's have a taste test. First, let's try the one where we added the water. It's light, tangy, salty, just yummy. Okay, and then let's try the second one where we didn't add the water. So this one is definitely saltier, but it has a nice sort of garlicky and more herb taste from the scallions. I like both. It all depends on what I'm eating, obviously, right? But they're both so delicious. So what would I eat with the lighter one where we added the water? I would use it for dumplings. Steamed dumplings are great. Pan fried are great, or water boiled. I would also have it with like pan fried stuff where it's greasy and I want something lighter to dip in, like kimchi pancake, Napa cabbage pan fried pancake. I would also drizzle it over fried rice. So this is my dumpling fried rice. Yeah, if you've never tried it, try it. It's really yummy. And for the heavier one where we didn't add the water, I would have it with seafood pancake, haemul-pajeon, yachejeon, vegetable pancake, and a variety of other pan-fried patties, especially 생선장, which is fish fillet patties. So good together. And I would also put it over soybean sprouts rice pot. That's called 콩나물밥. Oh, so good. Healthy, vegan-friendly bibimbap. So check it out. To make our 양파초간장, that is soy sauce dipping sauce with onions, we're gonna add 1-2 tablespoons of soy sauce. All-purpose soy sauce is fine. And to that, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of water. You could add another tablespoon if you like it a little bit less salty. And then to that, we're gonna add half a tablespoon of brown rice vinegar, but any white vinegar will do. And to this, we're gonna add a half a teaspoon of brown sugar. I want you to mix everything up so that the sugar dissolves. And we need about 15 grams of white onion. So we're gonna cut our onion into chunks like so. Just roughly cut it in any shape you like. Then we're gonna add the onions to our soy sauce mixture right here. Here I have 홍고추, and this is our 풋고추, but you could use any pepper of your choice. And I'm just gonna cut the tip off and cut 6 thin slices. Ooh, it smells really peppery already. And then we're gonna add it to our soy sauce. Cut the tip off and 6 slices. And it's simple as that. You just want to mix it up. Now you could make this ahead of time. And then here's another one that I made like 3-4 hours ago, and I want you to see the difference. You see how the onion has absorbed the soy sauce? And then you eat this together with the soy sauce, pickled onion, and peppers. It's such a great combination with your 빈대떡, and it cuts out the oily taste of the 빈대떡. All right, so let's have a quick taste test of the dipping sauce that we just made together. It's a little salty, but not too salty. And then just the perfect amount of that vinegary taste. It's subtle, but it's doing wonders in my mouth. Oh, this is so good. I think I could like drink this. We're gonna taste the one that I made a few hours ago. There's a little bit more of a sweeter onion taste. The spiciness, you can't even taste it. So if you want it spicier, add more peppers. It's like triggering all the senses to just like stop filming and go eat my 빈대떡 right now. That's how good it is. Now this 양파초간장 soy sauce dipping sauce with onions, it is a must when you have 빈대떡 with it, so make it at home and enjoy it. Now all the recipes that I just mentioned now, you can go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on the playlist tab and scroll down and click on Korean Pancakes recipe playlist, and all the recipes are there for you to see. I want to thank everyone for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon and subscribe if you did not subscribe yet. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 꼭 눌러주세요. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.